As we age, intimacy can often become a delicate topic. Many men in their 60s and beyond experience changes in their sexual health and relationships that they might feel uncomfortable discussing. The truth is, growing older doesn't mean the end of intimacy. It means adapting to new realities and finding deeper ways to connect. This journey is not about performance, but about preserving and nurturing meaningful relationships. Understanding what works in later life is essential to maintaining both physical and emotional connection. In this guide, we'll explore the important lessons learned about intimacy, health, and relationships as we age. The path to a fulfilling and passionate relationship in later years doesn't rely on trying to recreate the past. Instead, it's about embracing the present and finding joy in new forms of connection. These changes in intimacy aren't just physical, but emotional and mental as well. In the following sections, I'll share 9 crucial secrets that every man over 60 should know about intimacy. These insights are designed to help you feel confident, respected, and most importantly, empowered to embrace this phase of your life. Whether you're dealing with physical changes or emotional challenges, the goal is simple: to keep intimacy alive and fulfilling. Part 1. The importance of preparing for intimacy. After 60, as we grow older, many aspects of life change, including the way we experience intimacy. For men over 60, these changes can be particularly noticeable, affecting both their physical ability to engage in intimate activities and their emotional connection to their partners. Intimacy, once spontaneous and effortless, may no longer come as easily, and for many men, this can lead to feelings of frustration, embarrassment, or even fear. However, the key to maintaining a fulfilling sexual relationship as we age is not to expect the same experience as we had in our younger years, but rather to embrace the need for preparation, patience, and intentionality in intimacy. In our youth, intimacy often relied on spontaneity. The physical connection between two people just happened, with little forethought or effort. Our bodies were naturally ready for action, and desire flowed easily. But as we get older, our bodies undergo changes that require more intentional effort to maintain a satisfying and healthy intimate life. Physical changes such as reduced testosterone levels, slower recovery time, and decreased stamina can affect a man's ability to perform sexually. Mental changes, like an increase in anxiety or stress, can also impact libido. These factors, while they might initially seem like obstacles, are simply a part of the natural aging process and can be managed with the right approach. One of the most important steps in maintaining intimacy after 60 is understanding that it's no longer about spontaneity, but rather about preparation. Preparing your body, mind, and emotions before intimacy is crucial. This might involve more focus on physical health than before. Men over 60 should ensure they are in good physical condition, which may include maintaining a healthy diet, staying active, and managing any underlying health issues. For example, issues like diabetes, high blood pressure, or heart disease can directly affect sexual performance. Regular checkups with a doctor to address these issues are essential for maintaining overall well-being. Mental preparation is equally important. The pressure to perform can lead to anxiety, which in turn can impair intimacy. A relaxed state of mind, free from stress or performance anxiety, is essential for a fulfilling sexual experience. For many men, this may mean making space for relaxation, whether it's through deep breathing exercises, meditation, or simply taking the time to unwind before being intimate. Setting the right environment is also part of mental preparation. Creating a calm, relaxed space where both partners feel emotionally comfortable can go a long way in fostering connection. Intimacy after 60 should focus on quality over quantity. It is not about rushing through a sexual experience, but about taking the time to connect deeply with your partner. Slow, thoughtful intimacy can be more rewarding than quick, rushed encounters. Men may find that they experience greater satisfaction in intimacy when they slow down and focus on the emotional connection rather than simply on physical performance. This shift in perspective can actually lead to more pleasure, as the emphasis is placed on mutual respect, tenderness, and emotional closeness. Patience also plays a key role in maintaining intimacy as we age. It is important to give yourself and your partner the grace to navigate the changes that come with aging. This might mean acknowledging that it may take longer to reach sexual satisfaction, or that your desires may evolve over time. These changes don't signal the end of intimacy, they signal the beginning of a new chapter in your relationship. By approaching intimacy with patience and an open heart, couples can continue to experience deep connection and joy well into their later years. Preparation for intimacy is not a one-time event, but an ongoing process. Men over 60 should focus on taking care of themselves physically, mentally, and emotionally to ensure that they are in the best possible position to enjoy intimate experiences. This proactive approach to intimacy allows couples to continue to enjoy fulfilling sexual relationships and deep emotional connections as they age. Part 2. The role of mental and emotional health in intimacy after 60. As we age, it becomes increasingly clear that our emotional and mental health plays a pivotal role in the quality of our intimate relationships. Many men over 60 focus solely on their physical health when it comes to intimacy, often overlooking the significant impact that emotional well-being has on sexual health. The reality is that emotional and mental health are deeply interconnected with physical health, and neglecting them can hinder not only your sexual performance, but also your overall quality of life. One of the most common issues older men face is stress, which can be caused by various factors including work, retirement, family responsibilities, and even health concerns. The body responds to stress by releasing cortisol, a hormone that, when produced in excess, can inhibit sexual desire and performance. Additionally, chronic stress can lead to feelings of anxiety and depression, both of which can significantly impact a man's libido and his ability to connect with his partner. However, managing stress is not only beneficial for your mental and emotional well-being, but also crucial for maintaining a satisfying sex life. The key to overcoming stress-related intimacy issues is to recognize that mental and emotional health require just as much attention as physical health. Practicing mindfulness, engaging in relaxation techniques, and setting aside time to manage stress are all important steps in maintaining a healthy mental state. When you feel emotionally stable, it becomes easier to connect with your partner, resulting in a more fulfilling intimate experience. Moreover, emotional intimacy becomes more important as we age. Intimacy is not just about physical pleasure, it's also about emotional connection and closeness. In your younger years, intimacy might have been driven by physical attraction and the desire for sexual release. However, as you get older, intimacy becomes a deeper, more emotionally fulfilling experience. Older men may find that they appreciate the emotional bond with their partner more than the physical pleasure of sex. This emotional connection strengthens the overall relationship, making intimacy more meaningful. One important aspect of emotional health and intimacy after 60 is vulnerability. As men age, they may feel insecure about their bodies, their ability to perform, or even their attractiveness. These feelings of insecurity can create emotional distance between you and your partner, making it difficult to truly connect. However, embracing vulnerability and being open with your partner about your feelings can foster a deeper emotional bond. When both partners are willing to be vulnerable, it can create a safe space where intimacy is not about performance, but about shared connection. For example, many older men may experience issues like erectile dysfunction or low libido, which can be emotionally distressing. Instead of withdrawing from their partner or feeling embarrassed, it's important to communicate openly about these changes. By discussing any concerns or challenges you are facing, you allow your partner to understand what you're going through and provide the support you both need to navigate this new phase of intimacy. This type of open communication not only strengthens the emotional connection, but also ensures that both partners feel respected, valued, and cared for. Mental health also plays a significant role in sustaining intimacy in a long-term relationship. Loneliness is another emotional challenge that many older men face, especially if they have lost a spouse or are living alone. Loneliness can lead to depression, which can have a detrimental effect on both physical and emotional health. However, addressing loneliness and seeking emotional connection, whether through a partner, family, or friends, can improve mental health and restore intimacy. Building emotional health in later years requires intentional effort, but the rewards are immense. By taking steps to care for your emotional well-being, you not only improve your mental health but also enhance your physical intimacy. The emotional closeness you build with your partner will foster a deeper, more fulfilling sexual relationship, even as you age. Part 3. Maintaining physical health for better intimacy. After 60, as we age, physical health plays an increasingly vital role in maintaining a satisfying and fulfilling intimate life. For men over 60, staying in good physical condition is not just about preventing disease or maintaining general well-being. It directly impacts sexual health, performance, and emotional connection with a partner. Intimacy, after all, is not just a mental or emotional experience. It is deeply rooted in physical health, and a decline in physical condition can hinder one's ability to fully enjoy the pleasures of intimacy. One of the most significant changes men face as they age is a decrease in testosterone levels, which affects both libido and sexual performance. Testosterone is responsible for maintaining muscle mass, bone density, and, of course, sexual drive. As testosterone levels drop with age, men may experience lower energy levels, reduced sexual desire, and difficulties with erections. However, a decrease in testosterone is a natural part of aging, and it doesn't necessarily signal the end of a satisfying sexual life. There are several steps men can take to mitigate the effects of low testosterone and maintain intimacy. Exercise is one of the most powerful tools for improving physical health and combating the effects of aging. Regular physical activity not only helps maintain muscle mass and bone density, but also stimulates the production of testosterone. Cardiovascular exercise, such as walking, running, or swimming, is particularly beneficial for maintaining good circulation, which is essential for sexual function. Improved circulation helps deliver oxygen and nutrients to vital organs, including the sexual organs, ensuring that the body can perform when needed. Furthermore, exercise helps to reduce stress, which is known to impair sexual performance, and boosts overall mood through the release of endorphins. Strength training is another important aspect of physical health for men over 60. Building and maintaining muscle mass can help combat the natural decline in muscle strength that occurs with age. Stronger muscles also contribute to better stability and balance, which are essential for maintaining mobility and preventing falls, common issues that affect older adults. Moreover, strength training can help combat the effects of osteoporosis, a condition in which bones become weaker and more fragile as we age. By engaging in strength training, men can help ensure their bones remain strong and their muscles continue to support them physically, both in everyday life and in intimate moments. Nutrition also plays a critical role in maintaining physical health as we age. A well-balanced diet that includes a variety of fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and healthy fats is essential for overall well-being. Foods rich in antioxidants like berries and leafy greens help fight oxidative stress and inflammation, which can damage tissues and impair sexual function. Additionally, certain nutrients, such as zinc, vitamin D, and omega-3 fatty acids, have been shown to support testosterone production and enhance sexual health. Men over 60 should also focus on staying hydrated, as dehydration can affect energy levels, mood, and overall physical performance. Another important aspect of maintaining physical health is getting adequate rest. Sleep is crucial for overall health, and it plays a significant role in sexual health. Lack of sleep can lead to increased stress, decreased energy, and lower testosterone levels. Men who don't get enough sleep may find that their libido is diminished, or that they struggle to maintain erections. Therefore, it's essential to prioritize good sleep hygiene, including creating a relaxing bedtime routine, avoiding caffeine and heavy meals before bed, and ensuring that the sleep environment is conducive to rest. In addition to physical health, it's important to address any chronic health conditions that could impact sexual function. Conditions such as diabetes, high blood pressure, and heart disease are common in older adults and can affect sexual performance. Diabetes, for instance, can cause nerve damage, leading to difficulty achieving or maintaining an erection. High blood pressure can damage blood vessels and impair circulation, making it harder for the body to respond to sexual stimulation. Men over 60 should work with their healthcare providers to manage any chronic conditions, ensuring that they are taking the appropriate medications and following a treatment plan that supports both their overall health and their sexual function. Finally, It's important to recognize that intimacy is not solely about sexual performance. It's about connection, both physical and emotional. A healthy body allows for more energy, vitality, and the ability to connect intimately with your partner. Maintaining good physical health gives you the confidence and physical ability to engage in meaningful intimacy, allowing both partners to enjoy the experience to the fullest. Part 4. The power of emotional vulnerability in intimacy. After 60. One of the most profound shifts that many men experience as they age is the way they approach emotional vulnerability. In younger years, intimacy often revolves around physical attraction and sexual performance. But as we grow older, emotional connection becomes the foundation of a fulfilling and meaningful sexual relationship. For men over 60, embracing emotional vulnerability can be one of the most powerful tools for maintaining intimacy and connection with a partner. As men age, they may find themselves dealing with insecurities that they didn't face in their younger years. These insecurities can stem from a variety of sources: concerns about physical appearance, performance, health, or even fears about being unable to meet their partner's needs. These feelings of vulnerability can make it difficult for men to open up and share their emotions, which can lead to emotional distance and a lack of intimacy in their relationships. However, the key to maintaining a deep and fulfilling relationship as we age is learning to embrace vulnerability rather than shy away from it. Vulnerability in intimacy does not mean weakness. On the contrary, it takes great strength to open up to a partner and share your fears, desires, and feelings. And emotional vulnerability fosters trust, deepens connection, and allows for greater emotional intimacy. When both partners are willing to be emotionally vulnerable with each other, it creates a safe and nurturing environment for intimacy to thrive. This openness and honesty can significantly enhance the physical aspects of intimacy as well, making the experience more connected and satisfying. For many men over 60, vulnerability may be challenging because of the societal pressure to maintain an image of strength and stoicism. Men are often socialized to believe that they must always be strong, in control, and self-sufficient. However, as we age, it becomes clear that true strength lies not in maintaining a facade of invulnerability, but in embracing our emotions and connecting authentically with others. Sharing your vulnerabilities with your partner not only deepens the emotional bond, but also strengthens the relationship overall. It creates an environment where both partners feel valued and understood, which is essential for intimacy. For example, a man who has experienced erectile dysfunction or other changes in sexual performance might feel embarrassed or ashamed. These feelings of inadequacy can lead him to withdraw emotionally, avoiding intimacy altogether. However, by opening up to his partner and discussing these concerns, he can create an opportunity for mutual understanding and support. This conversation may help alleviate the pressure that often accompanies sexual performance issues and allow both partners to explore new ways of connecting emotionally and physically. This kind of emotional vulnerability can lead to a more fulfilling and satisfying intimate relationship, as both partners are free to express their needs and desires without fear of judgment. Another aspect of emotional vulnerability in intimacy is the ability to express love and affection in ways that go beyond physical touch. As we age, the need for emotional closeness and affection often becomes more important than physical satisfaction. Men over 60 may find that their sexual desires have shifted, and they may prioritize emotional connection, tenderness, and shared experiences over the pursuit of physical pleasure. This shift is a natural part of aging and can lead to a deeper and more satisfying intimate relationship. By embracing emotional vulnerability, men can also work through any past emotional wounds or unresolved issues that may be affecting their intimacy. For many men, past experiences with loss, grief, or relationship challenges can create emotional barriers that prevent them from fully engaging in intimate relationships. However, by acknowledging and addressing these emotional wounds, men can create space for healing and growth, both individually and within their relationships. In many ways, emotional vulnerability can be the key to reigniting passion and intimacy in a long-term relationship. It allows couples to rediscover each other on a deeper level and to experience a kind of closeness that may have been lost over the years. For men over 60, embracing vulnerability can lead to a more fulfilling, passionate, and meaningful relationship. proving that intimacy does not have to fade with age. It can become even more profound. Part 5. The importance of communication in intimacy. After 60. As we age, one of the most important aspects of intimacy becomes communication. For many men over 60, the dynamic of their relationships changes, and they may find themselves needing to approach intimacy in a new way. Communication, both verbal and nonverbal, is crucial in maintaining a strong emotional and physical connection with a partner. The idea of communication in relationships is often focused on resolving conflicts or sharing feelings, but it plays an equally vital role in enhancing intimacy, especially in the later years of life. One of the main challenges men face as they get older is the shift in their relationship dynamics. In earlier years, intimacy may have been spontaneous and largely nonverbal, with physical touch and desire flowing naturally. However, as men enter their 60s and beyond, they may find that physical changes and emotional vulnerabilities make it harder to communicate their needs and desires. This shift doesn't mean that intimacy is doomed to decline, but it does highlight the importance of adjusting communication to ensure that both partners remain emotionally and physically connected. Effective communication in intimacy involves being open and honest with your partner about your desires, needs, and concerns. For men, this can sometimes be difficult, especially if they have spent years internalizing the belief that they must be strong, self-sufficient, and emotionally reserved. However, opening up about desires, anxieties, and emotional needs can foster a deeper connection and allow for more satisfying intimacy. Instead of shying away from uncomfortable topics, approaching them with vulnerability and honesty can lead to stronger emotional bonds and a more fulfilling sexual relationship. One of the key aspects of communication and intimacy is creating a safe space where both partners feel heard and understood. Men over 60 may experience changes in their sexual function or desires, and this can lead to feelings of frustration or inadequacy. Communicating these changes to a partner can be difficult, but it is essential to avoid feelings of isolation or embarrassment. By discussing any concerns, such as erectile dysfunction or reduced libido, men can work together with their partners to find solutions and explore new ways of being intimate. This open dialogue can ease any pressure and allow both partners to feel supported and valued. Nonverbal communication also plays an essential role in intimacy after 60. As men and their partners age, they may find that physical touch becomes even more important in maintaining connection. Simple acts of affection, such as holding hands, cuddling, or sharing intimate moments of physical contact, can be incredibly powerful in maintaining a sense of closeness. These nonverbal gestures help reinforce the emotional connection between partners and remind them of the love and affection they share. In addition to emotional and physical connection, communication can help manage expectations and reduce stress during intimate moments. It is natural for men to feel pressure to perform at the same level they did when they were younger, but this pressure can lead to anxiety and performance issues. By communicating openly with your partner about your expectations and setting realistic goals for intimacy, both partners can feel more relaxed and able to enjoy the experience. It is important to remember that intimacy in later years doesn't have to look the same as it did in the past. In fact, it can be even more meaningful when both partners approach it with a sense of trust and openness. Effective communication also extends to emotional support during moments of vulnerability. Men over 60 may face challenges such as loss of a partner, declining health, or feelings of loneliness. These emotional hurdles can have a significant impact on sexual health and intimacy. However, by communicating openly with a partner about these emotional struggles, men can receive the support they need to overcome these challenges. Emotional intimacy is just as important as physical intimacy in maintaining a fulfilling relationship, and communication is key to nurturing both. By fostering open, honest communication, men over 60 can enhance their emotional and physical intimacy with their partners. Communication builds trust, reduces anxiety, and strengthens the bond between partners. As men age, communication becomes not just a tool for resolving conflicts, but a way to deepen their connection, making intimacy more meaningful and satisfying than ever before. Part 6. The impact of diet and lifestyle on intimacy. After 60, as we age, the choices we make in terms of diet and lifestyle play an increasingly important role in maintaining physical and emotional well-being. For men over 60, these choices directly impact sexual health and intimacy. Many men experience changes in their sexual function as they age, and while these changes are natural, there are steps that can be taken to mitigate their effects. A healthy diet and active lifestyle are among the most effective ways to support sexual health and maintain intimacy well into the later years of life. The foods we eat provide the fuel and nutrients our bodies need to function optimally. When it comes to sexual health, nutrition plays a critical role. Men over 60 may experience a decrease in testosterone levels, which can affect libido and sexual performance. However, certain foods can help to support hormone production, improve blood flow, and boost overall energy levels. A diet rich in antioxidants, healthy fats, lean proteins, and essential vitamins can help counteract the effects of aging and improve sexual function. For example, foods rich in omega-3 fatty acids, such as salmon, walnuts, and flax seeds, are known to promote cardiovascular health, which is essential for sexual function. Good circulation is key to maintaining strong erections and overall sexual performance, and omega-3s help keep the blood vessels healthy and flexible. Additionally, foods high in zinc, such as oysters, red meat, and pumpkin seeds, have been shown to support testosterone production, which can improve libido and sexual function. Another important nutrient for sexual health is vitamin D. Many men over 60 have low levels of vitamin D, which can negatively impact testosterone production. Vitamin D is essential for maintaining healthy bones and immune function, but it also plays a role in regulating testosterone levels. Ensuring that your diet includes foods that are rich in vitamin D, such as fatty fish, fortified dairy products, and eggs, can help support healthy testosterone levels and improve sexual health. In addition to these nutrients, a well-balanced diet that includes plenty of fruits and vegetables is crucial for maintaining overall health and energy levels. Fruits and vegetables are rich in antioxidants, which help protect the body from oxidative stress and inflammation. Inflammation can damage blood vessels and impair circulation, leading to difficulties with sexual performance. By consuming a diet high in antioxidant-rich foods, such as berries, leafy greens, and citrus fruits, men can help reduce inflammation and improve blood flow, ultimately supporting sexual health. Along with diet, staying active is another key factor in maintaining intimacy after 60. Regular exercise not only helps to maintain physical fitness and energy levels, but it also plays a vital role in sexual health. Exercise helps improve blood circulation, which is essential for erectile function and sexual arousal. Physical activity also increases endorphins, which are the body's natural mood boosters, helping to reduce stress and improve overall emotional well-being. When men are in better physical shape, they are more likely to feel confident in their ability to engage in intimate activities and experience sexual satisfaction. Strength training in particular is beneficial for older men. Building and maintaining muscle mass helps to increase metabolism, boost testosterone levels, and improve overall physical strength and stamina. Additionally, strength training can help reduce the risk of osteoporosis, a condition that can lead to weakened bones and decreased mobility. Stronger bones and muscles contribute to better stability and balance, which are important for maintaining mobility and preventing falls, issues that can significantly impact sexual health and intimacy. Furthermore, exercise and a healthy diet help maintain healthy weight levels, which is another important factor in sexual health. Obesity and excess weight can lead to various health problems, including erectile dysfunction, reduced libido, and lower testosterone levels. By adopting a healthier lifestyle that includes regular exercise and a balanced diet, men can reduce the risk of these issues and improve their overall sexual health. It is also important to avoid certain lifestyle habits that can negatively affect sexual health. Smoking, excessive alcohol consumption, and a sedentary lifestyle can all contribute to poor circulation, reduced testosterone levels, and impaired sexual performance. Men over 60 should make a conscious effort to avoid these habits and focus on adopting a healthy, active lifestyle that supports their sexual health and intimacy. Finally, it's important to note that while diet and lifestyle are essential for maintaining sexual health, they also contribute to overall well-being and emotional connection with a partner. Men who feel good about their physical health and appearance are more likely to feel confident and comfortable in intimate situations. This confidence can lead to more fulfilling and enjoyable experiences, both emotionally and physically. Part 7. Managing stress and anxiety for better intimacy. After 60. As men age, stress and anxiety can have an increasingly negative impact on both their physical and emotional health. For many men over 60, the pressures of daily life, whether related to work, family, health issues, or the challenges of aging, can create significant emotional strain. This emotional strain often manifests as stress or anxiety, which in turn affects sexual health, intimacy, and overall well-being. Learning how to manage stress and anxiety effectively is one of the most important ways to maintain a fulfilling and meaningful intimate life as you age. Stress is a natural response to the demands and challenges of life, but when it becomes chronic, it can have serious consequences for both mental and physical health. One of the ways stress negatively affects intimacy is by interfering with the body's ability to perform sexually. Stress activates the body's fight-or-flight response, which results in the release of stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. These hormones can inhibit sexual desire, reduce arousal, and impair erectile function. Chronic stress can also lower testosterone levels, leading to a decrease in libido and energy levels. The first step in managing stress is recognizing its presence and understanding how it affects your body and mind. For many men over 60, stress is often the result of unresolved emotional issues or concerns about the future. It might stem from concerns about health, the loss of a loved one, or the challenges of navigating retirement and aging. These stressors can create feelings of anxiety, depression, and frustration, which can spill over into the realm of intimacy, affecting sexual performance and emotional connection with a partner. However, stress management techniques can be highly effective in reducing the impact of stress on intimacy and overall well-being. One of the most powerful tools for managing stress is mindfulness. Mindfulness involves paying attention to the present moment without judgment, allowing you to become more aware of your thoughts, feelings, and physical sensations. Practicing mindfulness can help reduce anxiety and stress by encouraging a state of relaxation and awareness. Techniques such as deep breathing exercises, meditation, and yoga can all help promote mindfulness and reduce the physical effects of stress on the body. Another effective way to manage stress is through physical activity. Exercise has been shown to reduce stress, improve mood, and enhance sexual function. When you exercise, your body releases endorphins, which are natural mood elevators that help combat stress and anxiety. Exercise also promotes better blood flow, which is essential for sexual health and intimacy. For men over 60, regular physical activity such as walking, swimming, or strength training can help maintain overall health and reduce the negative effects of stress on the body. In addition to exercise, creating a relaxing environment can also help alleviate stress and improve intimacy. The space where intimacy takes place should be comfortable, quiet, and free from distractions. This might involve setting aside time for quiet moments with your partner, whether it's enjoying a meal together, taking a walk, or simply relaxing in each other's company. Creating a calm and intimate environment can help reduce anxiety and foster emotional closeness, which is essential for a fulfilling sexual relationship. Open communication with your partner is another key component of managing stress and intimacy. When stress is affecting your ability to connect emotionally or physically, it's important to talk openly with your partner about what you're experiencing. This doesn't mean you have to go into all the details, but expressing your feelings of anxiety or stress can help your partner understand what's going on and offer support. This open dialogue fosters trust and allows both partners to navigate the challenges of aging and intimacy together. Addressing the underlying causes of stress is also crucial for maintaining intimacy. If you're feeling overwhelmed by concerns about your health, relationships, or future, it may be helpful to seek professional support. Therapy, counseling, or support groups can provide a safe space for discussing and working through these issues. Many men over 60 find that talking to a therapist or counselor helps them process their emotions and reduce anxiety, which in turn improves their relationships and intimacy. Finally, practicing relaxation techniques on a daily basis can help manage stress and improve overall well-being. Simple activities such as listening to calming music, reading, or engaging in hobbies can help promote relaxation and reduce stress levels. Taking time each day to relax and unwind is essential for maintaining both physical and emotional health, and it can lead to better intimacy with your partner. Part 8. The role of sleep in intimacy. After 60. As men age, one of the most overlooked yet crucial factors in maintaining sexual health and intimacy is sleep. Sleep is not just about rest, it is a fundamental aspect of overall health and well-being, and it plays an especially significant role in the realm of intimacy. For men over 60, ensuring that they get enough quality sleep is essential for sustaining both physical and emotional health, which are key to maintaining a fulfilling and satisfying intimate life. One of the primary ways in which sleep affects sexual health is through its impact on hormone levels. Testosterone, the hormone responsible for sexual desire and performance, is closely linked to the quality of sleep a person gets. In fact, several studies have shown that men who do not get enough sleep experience a significant decrease in their testosterone levels. Testosterone levels naturally decline as men age, but poor sleep exacerbates this decline, leading to a reduction in libido, sexual performance, and overall vitality. Inadequate sleep can also lead to a variety of other health problems that affect intimacy, including fatigue, stress, and mood disturbances. When a person does not get enough rest, they may feel more stressed, anxious, or depressed, which can hinder their ability to connect emotionally and physically with their partner. Lack of sleep can also affect cognitive function, leading to difficulty focusing, reduced memory, and slower reaction times, all of which can diminish the quality of intimacy and sexual experience. Sleep plays a vital role in regulating many bodily functions that directly impact sexual health. For instance, during sleep, the body produces and releases growth hormone, which helps with tissue repair and regeneration. This process is essential for maintaining physical health, including the health of the reproductive organs and muscles that support sexual function. Sleep also helps regulate blood pressure and blood flow, both of which are critical for sexual performance. When a person is well rested, their body is better equipped to handle the physical demands of intimacy, and the chances of experiencing issues like erectile dysfunction or reduced sexual desire are significantly lower. For men over 60, the importance of sleep cannot be overstated. As we age, sleep patterns often change, with many older adults experiencing difficulties falling asleep, staying asleep, or achieving deep restorative sleep. Conditions such as sleep apnea, restless leg syndrome, and insomnia become more common in older adults, and these conditions can have a direct impact on the quality of sleep. If left untreated, these sleep disturbances can lead to chronic fatigue, irritability, and increased stress, all of which can interfere with sexual health and intimacy. Fortunately, there are steps that men can take to improve the quality of their sleep, and by extension, their sexual health and intimacy. One of the most effective strategies is to maintain a consistent sleep schedule. Going to bed and waking up at the same time every day helps regulate the body's internal clock and ensures that the body receives the optimal amount of rest. It's also important to create a sleep-friendly environment. This means keeping the bedroom cool, dark, and quiet, and eliminating distractions such as electronic devices that emit blue light, which can interfere with the production of melatonin, the hormone responsible for regulating sleep. Another important step in improving sleep quality is practicing good sleep hygiene. This includes avoiding large meals, caffeine, and alcohol close to bedtime, as these can interfere with the ability to fall asleep and stay asleep. Engaging in relaxing activities before bed, such as reading, taking a warm bath, or practicing deep breathing exercises, can help signal to the body that it's time to wind down and prepare for sleep. In addition to these lifestyle changes, men over 60 should consider seeking medical advice if they are experiencing persistent sleep disturbances. Conditions like sleep apnea, which can cause interruptions in breathing during sleep, are common in older adults and can have a significant impact on both sleep quality and sexual health. Seeking treatment for sleep disorders can greatly improve overall health, reduce stress, and enhance intimacy by ensuring that the body and mind are well rested. Quality sleep is not only essential for maintaining physical health, but also for emotional well-being. When men are well rested, they are more likely to feel energized, positive, and emotionally available for intimacy. Sleep deprivation, on the other hand, can make it more difficult to connect with a partner emotionally, leading to feelings of frustration, loneliness, and even a decreased interest in intimacy. By prioritizing sleep, men can improve their mental and emotional health, which in turn enhances their ability to engage in meaningful, fulfilling intimacy. Part 9. The power of emotional intimacy and connection. After 60. As men age, emotional intimacy becomes even more significant in relationships than physical intimacy. For many older men, the focus often shifts from sexual performance and physical connection to fostering emotional closeness and trust. This shift in priorities reflects the natural progression of life, where deep emotional bonds become the foundation of enduring relationships. For men over 60, developing and maintaining emotional intimacy with their partner is essential for sustaining a fulfilling, passionate, and meaningful relationship. Emotional intimacy involves the sharing of feelings, thoughts, vulnerabilities, and desires with a partner. Unlike physical intimacy, which is often focused on immediate pleasure and gratification, emotional intimacy builds over time and is sustained through mutual trust, understanding, and shared experiences. This deeper form of connection can lead to greater satisfaction in the relationship and enhance the overall quality of life. One of the key aspects of emotional intimacy is communication. As we age, our communication styles may change, and it becomes even more important to express ourselves openly and honestly with our partners. For many men over 60, there may be a tendency to avoid discussing emotions or vulnerability, often due to societal expectations about masculinity and emotional restraint. However, breaking down these barriers and allowing ourselves to be open and vulnerable can strengthen the emotional bond between partners. When men are emotionally open with their partner, it creates a safe space for intimacy to thrive. Emotional vulnerability is not a weakness, it is a strength. It takes courage to express one's fears, desires, and insecurities, especially when it comes to intimate matters. Sharing emotions helps both partners feel valued, understood, and supported. It allows them to navigate the challenges of aging together and provides a deeper level of connection that is not solely based on physical attraction, but on emotional resonance. For men over 60, it is important to recognize that emotional intimacy often becomes more important than physical intimacy. As physical changes occur, such as the decline in libido or sexual performance, the emotional connection between partners can become the cornerstone of the relationship. Rather than viewing sexual intimacy as the ultimate goal, emotional intimacy allows couples to connect in ways that go beyond the bedroom, leading to greater fulfillment in the relationship overall. Another aspect of emotional intimacy is empathy. As we age, we may face personal challenges such as health issues, loss of a loved one, or changes in lifestyle. These challenges can create emotional strain, but they can also be opportunities for emotional connection. When one partner is struggling, the other can provide empathy and support, creating a deeper emotional bond. This mutual understanding and emotional support help both partners feel secure and loved, which is crucial for maintaining intimacy and connection as they navigate life's changes together. Emotional intimacy also plays a vital role in reducing feelings of loneliness and isolation, which are common among older adults. Many men over 60 experience a sense of loneliness, especially if they have lost a partner or are living alone. Loneliness can lead to depression, anxiety, and a lack of interest in intimacy. However, by fostering emotional intimacy and developing strong emotional connections with their partner, men can reduce feelings of isolation and create a more fulfilling life. Emotional intimacy provides a sense of belonging and purpose, helping both partners feel connected to each other and to the world around them. It is important to remember that emotional intimacy is an ongoing process that requires effort and attention from both partners. Building and maintaining emotional intimacy involves actively listening to each other, expressing feelings, and showing empathy and understanding. It's about being present for each other, not just physically, but emotionally as well. As men age, they may find that they derive more satisfaction from the emotional aspects of their relationship, and this shift can be incredibly fulfilling. In many ways, emotional intimacy becomes the bedrock of a strong, resilient relationship as men age. It's not just about physical connection, but about sharing a life together, experiencing joy, loss, and growth side by side. For men over 60, nurturing emotional intimacy with their partner can lead to deeper connection, greater happiness, and more meaningful experiences, both in and out of the bedroom. As we've explored throughout this journey, maintaining a fulfilling and vibrant intimate life after 60 is entirely possible, It requires a shift in perspective, understanding, and a willingness to embrace change in both physical and emotional realms. The key is to focus on what truly matters: communication, emotional vulnerability, physical health, and connection. Intimacy is no longer solely about performance, but about the depth of the emotional and physical bond you share with your partner. By nurturing this connection, you not only enrich your relationship, but also enhance your quality of life in ways that go far beyond the bedroom. Aging doesn't have to mean the end of intimacy or connection. In fact, it can be a time of reinvention, where intimacy becomes more meaningful and fulfilling than ever before. With a proactive approach to health, open communication, and an embrace of emotional vulnerability, men over 60 can continue to experience the joy and satisfaction that come with a deeply connected, passionate relationship. As you move forward, remember that intimacy is a lifelong journey. It evolves, adapts, and transforms as we do. The path to a vibrant and fulfilling intimate life after 60 is not about holding on to the past, but about creating new, deeper connections with your partner. It's about listening to your body, honoring your emotions, and continually nurturing the love and connection that sustains you both.